Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How you guys doing today? Well, today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for ourselves today, so let's literally dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is selling. Should you rent heavy equipment or should you invest and buy in heavy equipment? I'm just going to say, guys, I've been in sales for a long time. I've been able to help a lot of people get a lot of stuff. And one of the cool things that I really, really enjoy is working with, heavy equipment, working in different locations that have heavy equipment so they can do jobs like this. Now, if you're thinking possibly, well, I sure would like to have one of those tractors, I'm going to tell you what. There's all different types of equipment that you can rent. I mean, literally, guys. One of my side hustles is, I'm a security officer, so I get a chance to go to a lot of different locations on weekends and stuff, and I get to guard a lot of heavy equipment, and I also get to see a lot of things that you'd be surprised a lot of people never even get to see at all. But my simple job today is to walk you through the process, because mostly I'm a salesman. I sell security. I also sell insurance, I sell real estate, I sell. But see, one of the things that if you have to remember, if you have a big job and you need to have something done right away, a lot of times people, they're like, oh crap, man, I need this heavy duty equipment. How do I get it? Where do I get it? Well, there's a lot of different rental locations that would love to work with you. But remember, even those people who rent equipment, they have to purchase equipment. And the question was, should I sell heavy equipment or should I rent heavy equipment? I'll be quite honest with you. Some of my friends that sell heavy equipment, these guys and these ladies, they started off in the rental business. The reason being is because they didn't have a lot of knowledge. They may have worked in construction. They may have a little bit of background on learning how to drive this. And it's smart if you get into the rental business or if you get into the sales business with heavy equipment, you definitely want to consider getting your Class A CDL license. I got that. The reason why is because you might want to be able to haul this stuff so you can be more valuable. And there's quite a lot of different types of equipment that you can rent. One of the cool things is, I'm out here in one of these locations and they're building this big old lake, like a little lake there. They also are building a big old place where they can put their trucks and maybe even more materials. Because you see, where I'm at today, I'm at a location where they manufacture and they make, asphalt. And they need different types of equipment to do different jobs to be able to do different things. They've got excavators and stuff where they've got to move a lot of equipment, a lot of dirt and stuff around, a lot of materials around, even stuff like this. They had to take this piece of equipment and take that lake at one point. It was so saturated with water that they had to move it. So they rented this from United Rentals. They also have equipment with lighting and stuff. There's all different types of equipment, hoses, rental things that you can rent from a reputable company. Do your research. I can't really tell you, should you buy a heavy equipment, but I can probably say, if you're thinking about investing in it, rent one first. See if it's something that you like. See if it's something that you can use. If you find yourself using something over and over and over, and it becomes cost efficient for you to invest in this heavy duty equipment, you need to go ahead and take the time, save your money, make sure you get your service agreements, your warranties, whether you rent these pieces of equipment. Because a lot of times people rent equipment, man, they don't always take as good a care of the equipment as they possibly should. It's like going to the skating ring. They give you a pair of skates. You can do what you need to do with the skates. But the key to success is, eventually you want to get your own so you can look stylish and just be able to enjoy yourself. But see, when you buy heavy equipment, there's a lot to it. You got to have the maintenance done on it regularly to keep it and working in good condition. Even if it's just sitting, it still needs to be maintained, cleaned, adjusted, and troubleshooted. If you have heavy equipment, the key to success success is you definitely want to make sure that you have a reputable place who can bring it to you, that they're insured, that they also have the capability to offer you additional things that you can add to your equipment to be able to do multiple tasking type jobs. I mean, they got all types of rollers, they got excavators, they've got so many different types of equipment. It just blows me away. And these are just a couple that I saw today. The other day they had a bunch. I should have done a video back then, but I was thinking about the process. Should you rent equipment or should you buy equipment? Like I always say, sometimes it's better to try something out to see if it's what you like. There are multiple companies that make different pieces of equipment, so sometimes you need to check them out, see who's giving you the better deal, who'll give you the better service, who will give you the better discount, somebody who can do extra things, people who can do deliveries for you. You got to ask these questions. But see, I know some people, like this company right here, they have some other equipment, you know, dozers and stuff on the other side, and equipment for raising and hiring, because they got a huge old tower right over there where they manufacture and they make, you know, asphalt, and they need that heavy equipment. So these people, they've purchased some of those, and the key to success is because they use them over and over and over, and the cost efficient for them is better. But if they're trying to do a new project, of course, they're going to rent something. The reason why is because they may not need this piece of equipment to dig big, giant holes. They need equipment to push this dirt around, push this material around, this asphalt, all these different products that manufacture it. And when you're looking for a good opportunity, guys, if you're looking to get in sales, selling's awesome. Selling heavy equipment. I mean, I sold cars, power equipment, insurance, real estate, mortgages. I just have done a lot. And today I was just thinking, if people rent equipment, that gives them the capability to see if they like it, first off. That also gives them the capability to do jobs that they can bid for that may be out of their price range they can't afford. A lot of times people want to have heavy equipment, but if they're just sitting there, I know this one guy, he was telling me he's got 10 dump trucks and it's like $90 per hour is how much value they are. But the taxes and the insurance itself is ridiculous. Guys, I tell you what, when you have heavy equipment or a car or anything these days, it's like you feel like you're getting ripped off. But if something happens, you also want to make sure that if you buy one of these, that you have the service agreement, have the repair agreement, the maintenance agreement. And the reason being is you want to finance it and you want to put it all in your portfolio, because when something goes wrong, or if you need some welding done on it, service work, a hose goes bad, electronics goes bad, you're going to be taken care of. And these people in their service bays at these places that rent these pieces of equipment, these folks, they do the maintenance on it, they'll do the cleanings on it, they'll do the troubleshooting on it, they'll do the adjusting, and all you have to do is pick up the phone or go see them and they'll be glad to rent it. But like I said, there are some people who sell heavy duty equipment, and the reason why they sell it is because there's a need for it. And right now it is booming in America. I mean, all these businesses and all these companies are coming back. And again, this is my side hustle as security. It gives me a chance to call on my customers during the weekdays. I got sales, I do, and it also gives me the capability to do homework and just continue making extra money in my downtime, making videos, and I have a lot of fun. And today we just talked about, you know, do you need the capability to purchase, or do you want the capability to rent equipment? Well, you have that choice, but like I always suggest, do your research. Look at the background, see how long these things last, what they can do for you, how they can invest. And if you've got big projects, renting sometimes is your cheapest way. But for some people, if they have continuous business, they need to go ahead and probably purchase it. It just makes sure, but buy all the service agreements you can. I guarantee you'll be glad you did. And when you're working, and if you're starting a new business and you need stuff, they've got lawnmowers. I mean, they have all these tractors and lawnmowers and all these different pieces of equipment that you can rent, but they also give you the capability to buy them. And once you own them, it's an investment. There are tax write-offs that are available to help you with these purchases, incentives to help you to rent, to buy, and just make sure that when you use these pieces of equipment, they're expensive, so take good care of them, and don't take take advantage of good rental companies. When you rent, don't run their equipment into the ground. Take good care of it. Act like it was yours, because it could be. You might decide, well, I think I want to go ahead and buy this, because they do have rentals that they do sell eventually, and they do have rental capability to either buy here or pay, and buy here, pay here, finance, or you can also rent them and then you can use them till you need not to use them, because big companies like yours, what do they need to do? They need to make their stuff look good. They need to fix their properties. They need to build stuff. And the key to success, should you rent heavy duty equipment or should you buy heavy equipment? Well, you've got to get your little list out like Ben Franklin did. What he did was he got a piece of paper, and on one side it says the pros, and on the other side it said the cons. So he made an informed decision. So whatever tallied up by asking the questions, should I get this? What's the advantage? What's the benefits? What's the features? What's the drawbacks? What's the things that can help me? So Ben Franklin made wise decisions, and he was a smart guy. So we should do the same. So if you're looking to buy heavy equipment, oh yeah, man, it's heavy duty, bro. But if you're thinking about renting it, sometimes it's easier, and then sometimes you got to know what's best for your bottom line. So get out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, we ain't selling today. We just had a simple conversation. Should I buy heavy equipment or should I rent it? Now you have an idea. So enjoy your day. So get out there and sell something. Remember, renting equipment or buying heavy equipment, oh yeah, it makes all the difference in the world. We got to make things look good. Time to go ahead and fix things up, and it's time to be Bob the Builder, okay? All right.